It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Unbreakable. And they'll be facing Fists of Fire. They'll meet in the lightweight division.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Up first is Unbreakable from the United States of America. Up against them, Fists of Fire from the United States of America.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing in Ray Trim. Unbreakable! Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Fists of Fire!
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're underway in round 1. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. We're good defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Straight right just misses. Nice counter. Misses with the jab. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting back on the fight. Great round.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for...
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't
walk through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to switch back.
I'll give him no free shots. Be smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get...
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Shots in there, varied up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
On to the second round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? There's a counter shot. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
That counter punch caught him clean. And now going for the finish. Appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab not finding its target. What's the referee thinking right now? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I love that. That jab's slick.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. Right, let's get out there.
Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make...
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. I need you to switch out.
Go out there and finish him. It's the same again. Don't change too much.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Come focus. Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't get
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We get...
There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The building is going, and down goes Fists of Fire. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
But look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to...
And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's gonna be over. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the...
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Get your... Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can...
The job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on the end.
And lose the match. You got to get out there, switch
And
on.
that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Just stay focused.
Make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
There's the bell for round 4. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he just missed with that left jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And we may see a stoppage here. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to focus.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him
Back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the back.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Your jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss them. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let...
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You're getting your time in.
Than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
I need to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your
Time
mind
winding
back.
down as we get set to jump back in the action.
The jab's slick. Just keep him on the end
Your
of...
shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? There's only one round that you lost.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And he scores with the counter. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. His stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You've been coasting.
Beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. You don't want to...
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Switching off. Get out.
Figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in.
This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. The corner's got to take a good... And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, we continue.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Incredible work rate. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the other.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Now it's a tough...
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You've been coasting this
time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just
the referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
You got complacent.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the...
There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punching. The defense failed them. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at them.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Why weren't they more cautious? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. And they got caught. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. Now don't
for this entire fight. And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up
a round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Yeah.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Just stay.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round.
Round 8, and we're off again. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Catch and shoot. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook won't score. That hook was off target. Good one. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserves to lose and nobody deserves to win. These guys put it on the line.